So I got this nice mount from Amazon, and it holds the phone really well. It's got this silicone web strapping. It stays tight on the bar. It doesn't move. This doesn't move. I've actually had it on several really rough trails, some roads. I mean, it stays in place. It doesn't move. And then I just have this USB cable that I have connected to a single USB charger down here mounted on the side, and it just uses an SAE motorcycle quick connect, and it goes back to the battery, so it makes it really easy. It's got a waterproof dust cap, so I can unplug it if it's going to rain or it's going to get wet, or if I actually decide to wash it. So that's been really great, and I just run Ulysses speedometer on it. This is an old 2010 Droid X. They're pretty tough. I don't care if it gets broken because it's just an extra phone, and since that's the only thing that's running on there, it works great. But I'd like to have something a little bit better for my maps. I use PDF maps, and that's where I put all my topographic and Forest Service maps on, and I use that to make sure I'm actually on the right Forest Service road. And so the bigger the better is the case, but as you can see, this only holds up to a device about 6 inches big. What I'd like to be able to do is have something like a tablet, and I think they make one like this, but I hate buying stuff when I have so many tablet holders for my car that I used to use. The problem is they're all suction mount devices, so you know, they don't really stick to anything. Even my fairing that I have when I travel on the road, it won't stick to the inside of that. It's just plexiglass. It needs to be a flat surface. And so I was thinking, man, where could I use this? This is one of my favorite ones I got from Amazon, but I haven't been able to use it. And then I was looking around and I went, huh, what about this useless Ural speedometer that basically doesn't read accurately over 40 miles per hour? It's got a nice flat piece of glass. And so I put it on there thinking, let's see what happens. I cleaned it off really well, lock it in place, and I mean, see, it's falling apart before it comes off the glass. But so the only thing you really lose is the odometer function, which is handy to tell how far you have. I mean, even if the speedometer's off, you get a pretty good idea of how far you're going to go on your tank of gas. But I have a jerry can, and that's usually my backup, so I'm usually not too far worried, or I'm not too far out or worried where I'd be going without this. But this sticks on here just fine, and just to show you, again, this isn't a road-worthy version yet. I'll probably do something like this, use some sort of webbing or strapping to hold it in place, tying it onto the back, but this gives me a lot of options here. This one's got quite a bit of articulation. If I wanted to go portrait, good chance I would move the speedometer further up on the handlebar just to give it a little different point of view, so it's not getting obstructed. I can flip it around, of course, and that'll give me even more. I'll bring it down a little bit further, but that's my idea. I'm going to check it out, and that's a good option if you've got some of these old suction mount devices that phone holders, tablet holders, whatever, that'll fit a phone or tablet, and you can get it secured on there. Well, that Ural piece of glass, once it's cleaned, is a perfect spot for that suction cup.